So I was always busy before like COVID, and I never got, because I'm a creative person, but I never got to like be home and like make my clothes that I wanted to make or make my bracelets or anything. But since we were home all the time, I decided like why not? Because I don't have anything else to do. So I started making like all my bracelets. I've made earrings. I've made necklaces. I've made a lot of my clothes, so I don't have to go shopping anymore. And I just thought it was fun that like it gave me a time to like relax because I'm always everywhere, running everywhere, doing something. But like I got to relax. I had my TV on. I got to watch TV. I listened to music. I found new music, and I started like being really creative when I never could before.
I just do what I like, so it gets me off of what like kind of what reality is. So like I play games or I binge watch shows. And like, yeah, the news, they say that the vaccine's coming soon, so that's kind of light up the hope. So it makes you want to keep fighting to see the end, kind of it. You know what I mean?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
The advice I was getting, like, stay calm, stay positive, social distance, and just believe in God. That's what I have to say. Nothing else.
For me, like, if someone was having a hard time not being able to see their friends, but, you know, you'll get to see your friends at some point, so you should look for the good in things. And if you have them, like, on social media, you can, like, video call them, so there's still ways to see your friends. You just have to focus on the good things and the positive things and not worry about the bad things.
Since you're separated from everyone, it's really easy to, like, kind of seclude yourself. Like, I'm really good at that, where if I'm not, like, physically meeting people, I kind of just don't talk to them as much. So I think it's a good idea to just, if you're feeling distant from your friends, you can still communicate with them in different ways, like texting them, calling them. It's not the same, but it makes it so that at least you don't feel as much of a disconnect as you would if you just, like, stopped talking to everybody.
If you're inside a lot, you might, because you're always inside, you kind of like have more thoughts running through your head, and it's kind of bad to bottle it all up. So I would say to maybe try, and if there's something wrong or you're not feeling the best, maybe try to talk to some of your friends or talk to somebody about it, because it's really hard to deal with certain things on your own. So I would say to try and like open up to people and talk about your problems so it gets better. Because if you're inside all the time, because we have to be inside all the time, you're just going to bottle it up even more, and it's probably going to end up being even worse than it would have been if you were going out and hanging out with people and distracting yourself from it.
Try to socialize, you know, because you're getting stuck in a house with like your family members, and sometimes they could get annoying, and you could get tired of them. So of course, I don't know, play video games. That's a great place to socialize. Like you're interacting with a bunch of other people who have the same interests as you, like getting the win. And I think it's just gonna be a good time if you're socializing with people who have the same interests as you.
Just don't forget your friends, really. They're really the most important in your life, and even through this tough time, you really can't forget them, because when this is all over, you still want them in your life. You don't want them to just be disappeared. So just make sure you're always keeping in contact with them.